everyone, and welcome back to Mr. English Channel, where learning English is easy, fun, and full of new words and phrases. I'm Emily.
And I'm Paul. Hello, Emily, and a big hello to all our amazing listeners around the world. It feels so good to be back today.
Yes, Paul. I'm really excited about this episode. Today's topic is one that almost every English learner struggles with.
Ooh, sounds important. What is it about?
We're talking about how to train your brain to speak English faster and without thinking too much.
But before we dive in, we have little K favor from you. If you love our podcast, then give us favor too. Subscribe, like, and share it with your beloved ones.
Yep, of course. It helps a lot to us. And listen, if you don't understand, then don't panic. Leave the comments. We will love replying to your comments. Isn't it, Paul?
Yes, that's energy I want to hear all the time from my viewer. So let's get started. People say, Paul, I can understand English when I listen, but when I try to speak, my brain just freezes.
Exactly. It's like you have all the words in your mind, but when you try to speak, poof, they disappear.
Haha, it's like your brain goes blank right when you need it most.
Yes. So if you've ever had that experience, if you know what you want to say, but your mouth won't move, then this episode is especially for you.
Chapter 1. Why we think too much when speaking English. So, Emily, why does this happen? Why do people overthink when they speak English?
That's a great question, Paul. It mostly happens because people try to translate every single word from their own language into English.
Yes, I remember when I was learning French. I used to translate every thought from English to French in my head. It made me so slow.
Exactly. Translation makes your brain tired. Imagine your brain like a computer with too many windows open. It gets slow, right?
Yes, you click something and it takes 5 seconds to respond.
That's exactly what happens in your head when you translate every word. You're switching between two systems, your first language and English, and it takes time.
So the solution is to stop translating?
Yes, but not just that. You need to start thinking directly in English.
Thinking in English. That sounds simple, but it's not easy, right?
You're right. It takes practice, but it's totally possible. And the key is to start thinking in ideas, not in words.
In ideas. That sounds interesting. Explain that for our listeners.
Sure. When you think in your native language, your brain says, I want to say this idea. Then it searches for each English word one by one. But when you think in English directly, your brain connects the idea with English sounds instantly.
So instead of translating word by word, you connect meaning to English naturally.
Exactly. For example, imagine you're hungry. Instead of thinking, in my language, I say, I am hungry like this, you just feel hungry. And your brain automatically says, I'm hungry.
Like kids. Children never translate. They just learn from what they see and hear.
Exactly. Children don't think about grammar. They think in feelings and images. That's what adults can learn too.
Chapter 2. How to train your brain to think in English. So, Emily, how do we start training our brain to think like that?
It starts with small steps. The first step is to talk to yourself in English every day. Even just a few sentences.
Like self-talk.
Yes. Talk to yourself about what you're doing. For example, I'm brushing my teeth. I'm cooking dinner. I'm walking to the bus stop.
That sounds so simple, but it's genius. Because when you do that, your brain starts connecting real-life actions with English phrases.
Exactly. You stop waiting for the right moment to speak. Instead, English becomes part of your normal life.
And when you practice daily, it becomes automatic, like a reflex.
Yes, the more you do it, the less you think. That's how fluency is born.
Okay. So speaking to yourself helps. What's next?
The second thing is listening every single day.
Oh, yes. Listening is key.
Your brain needs to hear English before it can speak English. When you listen to natural English, like podcasts, YouTube videos, movies, your brain starts recognizing rhythm, tone, and common sentence patterns.
Right, like when you listen to songs, you don't translate, you just know what sounds right.
Exactly. That's why listening daily builds your English sound memory.
I like that. Sound memory.
Yes, because your mouth will start copying the rhythm and tone naturally. That's when you start to speak like a native, not just correctly, but confidently.
Chapter 3, The Secret of Speed. All right, now, let's talk about speed. How can learners speak faster without sounding robotic?
The secret is repetition, but not boring repetition.
Oh, thank goodness. I thought we were going back to writing 100 sentences a day.
No, fun repetition. For example, take short, useful phrases and repeat them throughout your day.
Like what kind of phrases?
Simple ones. Sounds good. That's interesting. I totally agree. Let me think about that.
I love that. These are real conversation phrases.
Exactly. They make you sound natural, and the more you repeat them, the faster your brain recalls them during real conversations.
It's like learning a song. At first, you read the lyrics. After a few times, you sing them without thinking.
Yes, that's how English phrases work too. Once they're saved in your muscle memory, they just flow.
So, repetition builds fluency, not just vocabulary.
Absolutely.
Chapter 4. Don't be afraid of mistakes. Now, Emily, I think we have to talk about something that stops so many people.
Yes, fear is the biggest barrier to fluency.
Many learners say, I don't want to sound stupid, or what if people laugh?
Yes, and that fear makes the brain freeze. Because when you're scared, your brain focuses on not failing instead of speaking freely.
That's true. You can't think fast when you're scared.
Exactly. That's why you need to create a safe space to speak. Talk to yourself. Practice with friends who also want to learn. And remember, every mistake teaches your brain something new.
It's like falling when you learn to ride a bike. You need those falls to balance better next time.
Exactly. Every mistake is a message that says, I'm improving.
So don't wait to be perfect. Speak now, learn as you go.
Yes, confidence grows from action, not from waiting.
Chapter 5. Practice game. 5 sentences a day. Emily, let's give our listeners something fun to do this week.
Good idea. Here's the simple game. Every morning, say 5 sentences about your day in English.
5? That's easy. What kind of sentences?
Something like, I woke up early today. The weather looks nice today. I'm making breakfast. I'm ready for work. I feel happy today.
That's great. And you can change them each day to fit your life.
Exactly. It builds your vocabulary and your confidence.
And after a week, that's 35 English sentences you've said.
Yes, imagine a month of this. You'll notice your brain becoming faster and smoother.
Chapter 6. The Power of Environment. Let's talk about one more powerful thing. Your environment.
Yes, if you want to think in English, you need to surround yourself with it.
Exactly. Your environment shapes your mind.
Change your phone settings to English. Label objects in your house like mirror, door, window. Watch English shows with subtitles.
Yes, make English a part of your daily world, not just your study time.
Because your brain learns better through immersion. When you see and hear English all around, it stops feeling foreign.
That's so true. I remember when I lived abroad, After a few weeks, English felt normal.
Exactly. You want that same feeling at home.
Chapter 7, Bonus Habit, English Moments. Emily, earlier you mentioned something called English Moments? What's that?
Oh, yes, my favorite technique. An English moment is when you decide to think only in English for a few minutes.
Like setting a challenge.
Exactly. For example, while you cook or travel, think only in English. Describe what you see. The sky is blue. The bus is coming. The water is hot.
So you make English part of your real life, not just your study time.
Yes, it's like mini brain training sessions during the day.
And small daily practice builds big results.
Exactly. Even 5 minutes a day makes a difference.
Chapter 8. Stay consistent and positive. Now, Emily, what about motivation? Many learners start strong, but give up after a few weeks.
That's so common. The key is consistency over intensity.
Meaning, better to study 10 minutes every day than 3 hours once a week.
Exactly. Your brain loves rhythm. When you practice daily, even a little, your brain remembers better.
And staying positive helps too.
Yes, your attitude matters. If you think, I'm bad at English, your brain believes it. But if you say, I'm improving, your brain opens up.
So speak kindly to yourself in English, even in your thoughts.
Yes, motivation starts inside your mind.
Chapter 9. Real life example. Emily, maybe we can share a real story.
Sure! One of my students, Sarah, used to be shy about speaking. She understood English well, but never spoke in class.
I think we've all met someone like that.
Yes. So I gave her one simple task. Talk to herself in English for 5 minutes daily. Describe her morning, her food, her feelings.
And what happened?
After 2 weeks, she started answering questions in class automatically, no translation. She said, "It feels like my brain is waking up."
That's amazing. Proof that consistency works.
Yes, and if Sarah can do it, so can anyone listening right now.
Chapter 10. Quick review. Let's summarize the most powerful tips from today's episode.
Sure. Number 1, stop translating. Think in ideas. Number 2, talk to yourself daily. Number 3, listen to English as much as possible. Number 4, repeat useful phrases often. Number 5, don't be afraid of mistakes. Number 6, create English moments. Number 7, surround yourself with English. Number 8, be consistent and stay positive.
Perfect recap. If you follow even half of these steps, you'll feel your brain becoming faster in English.
Thank you so much for listening to this episode of Mr. English Channel. We hope it helped you understand how to train your brain to think and speak faster.
Yes, and remember, the more you live English, the faster it becomes part of you.
If you enjoyed today's podcast, please hit that like button and subscribe for more friendly English stories and lessons.
And share this with one friend who's also learning English. Together, we can help more people fall in love with English learning.
And tell us in the comments, what is your best tip for thinking faster in English?
We can't wait to read your answers.
So, until next time, keep smiling, keep speaking, and remember,
Don't just learn English, live English.
bye, Emily.
Bye, Paul. Bye, everyone. See you next time.